Oh, Henry. Welcome back, soul makers. Today, we have a heartwarming story that blurs the lines between feline friendship and something a little more curious. Buckle up, cat lovers, because we're diving into the tale of the healing Henrys. An unexpected feline family. We begin our journey in sunny Florida, where Barbara and her husband Dave found themselves with a new kind of house guest. Not one, but two feral cats, Tiger and Midnight, decided their doorstep was the perfect place for a free meal. While Barbara and Dave didn't initially set out to be foster parents, the persistent meows tugged at their heartstrings. Soon, Tiger and Midnight became semi-feral residents, content with their outdoor life under Barbara and Dave's watchful care. Enter Henry No. 1. A few years passed, and the Florida sunshine continued to bring its warmth. Then, one day, a new face appeared at the door. This cat was different, a scrawny body topped with a broad face and perpetually surprised eyes. They named him Henry No. 1. Unlike Tiger and Midnight, Henry was a seasoned escape artist. His age and street smarts keeping him from their attempts to capture him for neutering. He also possessed a wanderlust that kept him coming and going, always returning with a familiar rumble in his meow. The mystery of the rapid healing. One morning, Barbara's heart sank as she saw Henry No. 1 at the door, a gruesome gash adorning his neck. This was a testament to the perils of feral life, she thought. But something strange happened. 2 days later, the wound had completely vanished, not a scar to be seen. This pattern repeated itself: injury, miraculous healing, rinse and repeat. Barbara and Dave were baffled. What was Henry No. 1's secret? The shocking discovery. The turning point came one seemingly ordinary morning. Dave announced Henry No. 1 was waiting for breakfast in the backyard, while Barbara insisted she'd just fed him at the front. Confusion morphed into suspicion as Dave pointed to a familiar puffy face staring back from the back window. Then came the rush to the front door, and there he was, another Henry, his wide eyes mirroring their astonishment. Two identical cats. The odds seemed astronomical, considering their rather unique appearance. Distinguishing the Henrys. Upon closer inspection, subtle differences emerged. Henry No. 1, the more frequent visitor, had eyes perpetually wide open, like a curious child perpetually amazed by the world. Henry No. 2, on the other hand, sported a perpetual squint, as if perpetually evaluating his surroundings with a hint of skepticism. This became their way of telling them apart, though Dave still struggled with the occasional identity crisis. A life enriched by trouble. The arrival of the two Henrys brought a new dynamic. Their shared penchant for trouble often left Barbara and Dave bewildered. From their attempts to steal the hummingbirds' food to their misplaced hunting instincts, the Henrys provided a constant source of amusement. But theirs wasn't just a mischievous bond. Their shared naps in the sun and Henry No. 1's grooming sessions for the squinting Henry No. 2 spoke of a deeper connection. A shadow falls and a test of love. One scorching afternoon, a blood-curdling screech shattered the peace. Henry No. 2, his leg hanging at an unnatural angle, fueled panic in Barbara and Dave. A trip to the vet confirmed a fractured leg, a consequence of a fall. This marked a shift in their routine as Henry No. 2 recovered in a makeshift indoor space. His confinement met with concern from his feline brother. Witnessing Henry No. 2's struggle reminded them of the preciousness of their furry companions. A legacy woven in fur. Years rolled by, etching their passage on both the Henrys and Barbara and Dave. Tiger and Midnight eventually succumbed to the natural cycle of life, leaving a void but also cherished memories. New generations of Henrys arrived, each with their own wide-eyed wonder and mischievous spirit. There were goodbyes, marked by tears and whispered stories. But also new beginnings filled with playful antics and the comforting purr of a familiar friend. The mystery of their rapid healing remained unsolved, perhaps a quirk of genetics or something more extraordinary. But one thing was certain. The joy they brought was undeniable. The Henrys are a beautiful testament to the unexpected ways love and friendship can find us. What do you think of the Henrys' story? Did their wide eyes and mischievous ways steal your heart? Let me know in the comments below, and if you enjoyed this heartwarming tale, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the Soulmaker channel for more stories that touch the soul. Would you love to hear more about the Henrys or other extraordinary animal companions? Let me know if you'd like a part 2.